Hello, hello. Welcome to our world. Welcome to Pico Explains. Audrey, your fiery redhead, here with a gray shirt on, along with somebody matching her on purpose.
Welcome, everybody. Pico here, obviously. Thank you for tuning in and watching our show. So, yes, Audrey, we are matching today.
It's his fault, guys. He did it. It wasn't me.
Well, as we're coming along here, the weather's starting to get warm here. You know, we're past the middle of March.
Yeah, past the middle of March, and we're already in the high 90s.
I was talking to Gina earlier today, and we are just dishing out some stories back and forth. And we have this issue right now going on where it's a big issue to me. Where I smoke in the backyard. You know, I got my whole setup and everything. You know, my Folgers, tin can, ashtray,
the metal one, guys. Before they started with the plastic Folgers cans,
my cigars. You know what I mean? I got it all set up and everything. And then one day Audrey goes, "Oh my God, Pico! Oh my God, Pico! You can look at all them wasps." I'm like, "Wasps?"
As I'm already like in the door, running away.
So as we know, in this great city of El Paso, Texas, you know, we get a lot of them out here. They already start, spawning out, right? So I'm not a big fan, you know. I'll be the first to admit it. As far as like creepy critters, you know, spiders, wasps, especially bumblebees, I just do not like them. And I'll do the same way.
I'm a big chicken. I'm a girl. So yeah, I scream and run.
So of course, right away, you know, I'm just not making a big deal when she first telling me that. And then all of a sudden, you know, she starts freaking out. She's like, "Oh my God, they're coming after it. Oh my God." And all I do is I hear a slamming of the sliding door, like slam. And I'm just like this, guys. I'm just like this. I'm like looking around, and like I could see, right?
Audrey?
You know, and I'm just like, I'm all like, "Audrey? Audrey?" And then like she's like, you know, slides it open.
No, I knock on the door. I'm like, knock.
She's like, no. Get in here now. Get in here now.
Slide.
And I'm just like getting up, and sure enough, I hear them, you know, like buzzing.
Well, the cigars smell sweet, which don't help. Cigarettes, they avoid me mostly, but the cigar smell, it's floral.
Well, it has an offset sweet, so I wouldn't say it's a sweet cigar. You know, that's just a type of preference of a cigar that I smoke. But I mean, they're attracted to it for some reason.
Yeah.
So anyway, so we get up, and I'm making my way over there.
We get up. Audrey's already inside, up and hiding.
Yeah. So I'm telling this to Gina, right? I'm all like, and she's like, "Oh my God, Pico." Well, actually, I should rephrase that because she doesn't call me Pico. She refuses to call me that. She calls me by my birth name, you know. And she goes, "Oh my God, you guys need those, you know, those traps, you know, I get their like nets or cages or something like that, you know, for the insects."
Okay, I know the fly ones. We did a story about the fly ones.
Right. But I guess this one is specialized for, you know, for wasps, hornets, and stuff like that.
Okay.
I guess they walk in there, or Gina was saying something like a curtain or something like that. You know what I mean? I guess they go in and they get stuck in there or something. You know, if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, put it down in the comment. Let me know. Yeah. Because I guess I'm gonna have to order it.
Yeah, because we'll let you know. He's gonna tell you his solution in a minute, guys.
Mm-hmm. So after that, so we were talking back and forth, me and Gina, and of course, you know, Audrey's, you know, scared, you know, crapless and stuff like that. So as we're talking and you know, just like trying to come up with a solution for it, then I tell Audrey, I said, "You know what we need to do? Just get the water hose, Audrey." I go, and just aim at it and, you know, spray
and run.
And she's all like, "No way, Pico, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna forget about that." You know, like, man, there's a lot of crap that I put up with you, but no, not that. She refused to do it. You know what I
the
mean?
host, it's okay. From where he sits, it's about 20 feet to the right, guys. So it's at the corner of the house that I saw him going up into the roof of the siding. Okay, so it's about 20 feet. My hose, I don't think I'll even reach there. And if I do it, I'm going to be in the sliding door spraying and running.
Yeah. So unfortunately, that's just our situation. You know what I mean? And Lloyd, you know, he ain't going to go out there and do that.
We can see we're not stupid. We know what's coming at us, honey.
And then Lloyd was making the remark a couple of days back. He was stating, you know, that I get to watch. I have like a bench where I sit that, where I have my whole setup and everything. And then he was just making that remark where Lloyd was just like, "You know what?" I go, "I saw them, you know, climbing, you know, underneath."
Yeah.
He goes, and I, you know,
trying to build a nest somewhere around his chair.
Well, he disposed of a few of them.
Yeah.
So I'm all like, man, he goes, you know what? I can't deal with that.
Yeah,
You know
well,
what I mean?
you see, he's being nice. He's staying with a water hose. What was your first solution, honey?
Hmm.
Just get a broom, Audrey, and knock it down.
Oh yeah, just like that's how we used to do it when we were ghetto back in those times.
Yeah, and how
You
many
know?
times have you gotten wasp stings?
Yeah, you know, we used to do that all the time when we were small. I mean, we did it the ghetto way. My brother, when growing up with him, there was you know those clotheslines. You know how the metal bar that goes
The tea.
across the
Yeah,
T, yeah,
yeah,
the T.
yeah.
So we would have series of wasps going in there and building an entire
Oh,
colony.
inside.
And what my brother would do was he would just start banging on it, and they all start coming out, of course. And for some reason, some crazy reason, my brother just had it to where he would just come out there without his shirt, right? And he'd just be banging. I like doing a Conan thing, you know what I mean? And he'd bang on it, and they all come out. And of course, you know, us mocosos, we'd start scattering all over the place. And they're just swinging at all of them, and they're all like, you know,
stinging them
him
everywhere.
on his chest and everything. He's all like, yeah. He's all like, hey, man. You know what I mean? He's all like,
sting.
He's all, come at me, Wasp man. Come at me. And I'm just, you know, and I thought he was my hero during that time. I'd just be watching. I'm like, oh, wow. There's nothing that can stop my brother.
And now you're like, idiot.
I'm all, you goofball. Don't be doing that. I mean, of course, now he's a lot older. He ain't going to be doing that crap.
Well, wasps are just evil. They don't do you any good. Honeybees, okay, I can, you know, I've been stung by a bee, never by a wasp. But wasps are just, they don't do anything. They're just evil mofos that come.
No, they're just creepy little
They come
insects.
to attack you. They're asses.
They're creepy. And then, you know which ones are the worst ones? The hornets. The hornets are the worst ones.
Well, remember during COVID, the murder hornets that we were going to get here? I was like, well, I guess I'm staying inside forever.
Yeah, exactly. Well, anyway, these stupid little hornets. I mean, and you people know, you know, and it's just like the cartoons when they show them coming down with their butt or their tail first. You know what I mean? That's how they come down and attack you.
What is it? The Charlotte Hornets? Okay, in the 90s, we all had that jacket.
Mm-hmm.
The purple and blue and white, like the teal and the purple and the white jacket. Yeah. It was, I think, the Carolina, or the Charlotte Hornets or something.
Okay.
With the hornet with the stinger coming like straight down with the butt in the air.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And then, of course, Audrey comes out there all colorful and everything, right? So it just attracts, you know, more of these, you know, mofos and
even
stuff.
Even if, I'm wearing gray. We're both wearing gray because somebody had to copy me. But I got my red hair. Right. Come on, guys. I'm covered in colorful tattoos. Yeah, you can't avoid the colorfulness. But that's the story of the waspies. And then the worst thing, and then this is just what happened. Something happened to us yesterday, right? So of course, you know, I'm not hanging out in the backyard, right? You know, because it's just like, well, they're there, right? Yeah. So I'm gonna put up real quick. Sorry, honey. I'm gonna put the video of the story at the end so you guys can watch and laugh at us. But go ahead. Okay. So anyway, Audrey just tells me, he goes, just come into the garage. You know, I'll put you near the edge of the garage door as close as possible. You know, so they don't bother you. So of course, excuse me. Of course, I'm just sitting there, you know, minding my own business, and Audrey comes out, and then all of a sudden, you know, just like I mentioned earlier, you know, the worst ones that creep me out are the bumblebees, especially the ones out here in El Paso, Texas. They're black, okay? So one flies into the garage, and there goes Audrey, you know, just like waving her hands in the air. Just like, oh my God, Pico, oh my God. And I'm all like, what's going on? He goes, there's a bumblebee in here. And right away, I go into panic mode, right? So I get up and I start like, you know, like strutting, you know, wobbling down the driveway. I'm halfway down the driveway at this point, guys. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm already running because I'm a big chicken. I ain't gonna lie to you with their they're creepy. Okay. Well, the reason I was looking down at my phone and I hear and I look and this thing's like right by our heads and I'm like, whoa. Yeah. I'm down the driveway like, move. And you can hear those things. You know what I mean? That's what makes it worse for someone in my situation where you just like hear the buzzing of the flapping of the wings like, you know, 10 folds. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, this is the apocalypse. This is just like Armageddon. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm wobbling down the sidewalk and everything. I'm trying to run. I'm all like trying to, of course, I'm hanging on my cigar. I'm not going to let that go. And then I just hear Audrey just like, you know, down, more. You know what I mean? So anyway, long story short, like a couple of buttholes, you know, we're just sitting out there and everything. We're waiting for the dang freaking bumblebee to just feel like getting out of our garage. We're sweltering it. Well, it came in on the left side where we were sitting, okay? You guys will see on the video. And I'm like freaking out, like, okay, like I can't even do anything. I can't close the garage door because it's like, you know, I'm not going to go in there. And the front door I had locked because we came through the garage. So I'm just standing out there like an idiot, you know, and then the little butthole bumblebee decides to come from the left side all the way around the truck to the right side of the garage.
Mhm.
And I'm like, oh, it's right by the door. It's right by the door. It might fly out. What does it do? I'm telling him this. We have a box of carpet deodorizer.
Mhm.
It lands on it and it starts smelling because it smells like flowers. It's floral. It's all, ooh.
Right.
I'm like, get out of here, Bumblebee. It went out and then it goes back in.
Stupid Bumblebee. And then they're dumb. They're just like, they bang into everything. And then, I'm just like hearing it. You know what I mean? And I'm trying not to freak out. I'm trying to be a man here, when it comes down to that. So anyway, long story short, like Audrey said, and then eventually flew off. And then we just like, Audrey just like, okay, it's gone. It's gone.
Run.
And I'm looking towards Audrey's direction. I said, you know what this means? I go, more of his friends are going to come. We better get going. So like two big chickens, you know what I mean? We close the garage door. We just like hide inside the house. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things, man. You know what I mean? And again, it's just the signs of spring. So anyway, all right, folks. So we just wanted to share this situation here with you guys. So as you guys know, please like, share, and comment on our platform. All that really helps out. And I know I get tired of saying it. I know you guys get tired of hearing it, but it really does help out.
It does.
And as I always say in the end, be good to one another. Be good to your pets. And we'll see you again.
Bye, guys.